So good evening. Um, I was determined to not look at a certain gas bags live stream, but the title of it, SG, Are You That Scared of Islam? Right? Has anybody listened to the news today? Anyone? Because I'm thinking we should all be scared of them. Mm. Disclaimer, I do not own all of the audio contained within this video. I am using it within the Fair Use Act guidelines. There's been attacks all over the world. Amsterdam, Australia, Syria. Okay? And that stupid bitch literally said, Islam is going to take over the world. Through violence, mind you.
And here's another surface video of the two terrorists opening fire at absolutely everything and anything they see. Let's watch.
Take this stuff yourself. She said it in that live stream. She said Islam is going to take over the world. Yeah. Syria. They're attacking even Americans everywhere. God, you're a stupid bitch. Here's a stupid bitch. Here's a stupid bitch right here. Oh, sorry. I've never called you Tiffany. Never. In fact, nobody's going at you. Nobody. But you just keep it up. Where is your husband? He's not in any of those countries right now, is he? Not in Australia or Amsterdam or Syria, is he?
And Toothless at that. Well, the first thing I want to talk about today is the fact that even if I did support Hamas, which I don't.
Yes, you do. Oh, yes, you fucking do. Hi, CVX. Right. CVX. I'm not saying you guys don't care about Islam. I'm saying this bitch is off the chain. She does support Hamas. She does. And in her video, she says Islam is taking over the world. And then the title of the video was, SG, are you that scared of Islam? And then today, I see all these reports about these attacks all over the world. And she wonders why people would be.
It's none of your business since you support a person who has one.
So it's none of our business if she supports Hamas.
And Toothless at that. Well, the first thing I want to talk about today is the fact that even if I did support Hamas, which I don't, It's none of your business since you support a person who has warned
As do I, CVX. And I found it ironic, the title of her live stream last night. And then to wake up today and see what is going on. They were shooting at anything and everything, like all over the world. I mean, this is bad.
his arrest for war crimes and a piece of shit Netanyahu, who his own people are fighting against. His own people
But
are.
you don't think that Palestine should be fighting against the terrorist group that took them over? You're not peaceful. You just said it was none of our business if you support. I just.
Protesting against him because what he's doing is wrong. He's killing 300
No, he's not. Why can't Israel exist? Why? And here's the thing, they're just shooting at everyone. I mean, they were attacking Americans in Syria, Christian, everyone. Because just like this bitch says in this fucking live stream, because Islam is going to take over the world. Fucking bitch. That is their fucking plan with violence. Hi, Jenny. Thank you.
Palestinian babies to every one Israeli child. Child, not baby.
Child, not baby. What's the difference? It's a life. It's a life.
Child, you see the difference there? But you don't care about that. You are so scared of Islam.
See? You see that? But she doesn't think that based on today's news that we should be. She's sick, and she's sick. Sick.
Because so many people are turning to Islam because Christianity is this. Look, you say one day that you're Christian, the other day that you're Jewish. So whatever you are,
I've never said I'm Christian, and I've never been a practicing Jew. I don't understand why Islamics that they just can't get along all over the world right now. And you said they're going to take over the world. Why? Why can't you assimilate? Why can't you coexist peacefully?
bless you. I don't care what you are. I'm just repeating what you say. However, this is why so many people turn to Islam because they want a religion that they can follow, a religion that they can believe in. People don't follow faith because it's just the.
I am so sick of and tired of hearing this woman's rhetoric. She says, I don't put down anybody else's religion. Yeah, you fucking do. Nobody's even going at you, Tiffany. I know, right? He's bad too. He's mad too. I remember her telling Annette, go back to Syria. Exactly, CVX. And do you know how many times I have said that? I have said, let's just come out of the panel and let's talk about this.
The thing to do. They do it because they know that logically there's a right and a wrong. They do it because they know that. So they follow religion because it's a way that they can live their life, a good way. That is why people are turning to Islam, because people like you.
Will get killed if they don't. Will get killed if they don't. I'm so sick of hearing your fucking mouth run about this.
Say that they're Christian or Jewish or whatever, they can never figure out what they are and constantly slandering the people that they call Jesus. You have sat in your live, SG.
I have never mocked Jesus. I do believe that Jesus lived. I do believe he was a good man. I do believe he was crucified. I think it's horrible. But you're going to sit here and lie. And lie. And then you compare Muhammad to Jesus. He married a 6-year-old and had relations with her when she was 9.
For I don't know how long, mocking people who are trying to praise Jesus. SG, you have sat in your
Never have I mocked people trying to praise Jesus. I don't like people trying to push onto me about his blood saves us from our. I don't like that, or that, in that last moment of death that you get to say, I believe Jesus saved me, and then you're saved. I believe people need to be good, but I don't mock him. I believe he existed, but you're killing people.
life, and you have mocked people who were praising Jesus. I don't care if they did not praise Jesus until that very life. And
I have never done that, and you're talking like you know anything about religion.
what would Jesus do? Or Jesus, honey. At least they started now.
You know what she's going to tell us? That fantastically ignorant. Yeah, so she thinks that she believes her own shit. Yeah. You know what she's going to tell us? We all have sex before marriage. She's going to tell us none of us had sex before marriage. The bitch had 4 kids by 4 different kids. What?
You are mocking it. Oh, well, there they are talking about Jesus. Like, it's funny.
That's not, like, that's not my, I mean, like, I was sick of hearing somebody keep repeating over and over in the chat that Jesus' blood will save me. Like, I don't try to push any religion on somebody, but I certainly don't go around killing other people that are a different religion, like what you support does. Watch how she fucking says nobody in this community has ever been married longer than 10 years and doesn't have their own house. It's fucking sick.
Religion is not a game. It's not something to be laughed at or talked about or ridiculed, in my opinion. Everybody has their own faith, and I feel like we should all respect each other's faiths. We can disagree on things, we can have our own opinions. That's human, right? It's human.
Nah, doesn't look that way. Because today there was a lot of killing going on, like every day, like in the Senate. Like, you're sick, bitch. But ironically, for you to say, are you that scared of Islam? And fucking the news busts out the very next day. Where is your husband?
I agree. Hence why there's so many different groups of Christians, Lutheran, Protestant, just, oh my gosh, Baptist, Southern Baptist, what is it, evangelicals or something?
But see, she won't recognize Jewish religion. She won't mention that. Like, but she's still going to keep putting down Christians because she knows Islam don't like no one. They would kill all of us. Hence why she says they're going to take over the world. Why do they have to take over the world? Just like Charlie Kirk said, they can't assimilate.
Okay. There's so many different kind of Christians, just like in Islam. There's so many different sects. S-E-C, okay, sects.
We fucking know, you dumb bitch.
Islam, not everybody believes the same way, okay? So not everybody believes
See,
in
but
Sharia.
you just said, or you will say, Islam follows one rules and Christianity has this, that, and the other thing. And so, is there so many different sects, or do they blah blah blah? You're so fucking uneducated, ignorant.
Okay. Now, one of the main things that I love about Islam is you cannot.
She's such a dumb bitch.
Cannot force them to be Muslim. A man can marry a Christian woman. Yup, she can.
She can. Well, first of all, you said a man. Second of all, I kind of think they have to convert. I could be wrong. Does anybody want to look that up? I mean, can they marry a? Yeah. The way this bitch says they're going to take over the world is gross.
Why? If they hated Christian people, how can you marry a Christian woman then?
You know they hate Christians, bitch. You know they do. You know they do.
Islam does not hate other religions. People hate people.
You are such a liar. And ignorant, not a liar, ignorant.
Okay? But the second that you and people like you, stop making excuses for ignorance. Islam, because it is taking over the world. Well, then how about
taking over the world? That's the problem. Absolutely, CVX. Taking over the world. Why do you have to take over the world?
The second that you and people like you, stop making excuses for ignorance and nastiness is the second that we can find humanity within ourselves and agree to disagree. Remember what you said when we found a way to have peace, SG? To disagree agreeably, or however, maybe you said it the other way around, but whatever, okay? It's the same meaning. Now here you are, which this doesn't logically or rationally make sense. Here you are doing an entire live stream about people who have literally supported you through all your rhetoric, through all of your bullshit, through all of your 17 million hour live streams, dogging
17 million hours? Really?
everybody that talks or doesn't agree with you. They have stood by you, but now because they ask you, are you okay?
Are you okay?
If you do counseling or if you get some help, everybody sees you have a problem but you. So then you guys sit there, and I tried to comment, but apparently I'm blocked, which is fine. That's cool. But now you guys want to sit there and talk about how people are bad who are on Suboxone and who are on methadone. Fuck all of you. Because
nobody said people are bad who are on Suboxone or methadone. I believe what was said was it rots your teeth, and maybe a lot of people don't know that. Like, nobody said that.
I do not take methadone to get fucking high. Now, I will tell you this. There has been a day recently where I was sick as hell, and I took medicine on top of my methadone, not thinking it would do anything, and that was like crazy. I felt loopy and high, and I will never, ever do that again. I will just be sick. So yeah, that does happen at times. It's not always our fault. Hence why you're little.
Do you know that nobody was even talking about you? Like, do you realize that?
Friend said, "Oh, we should read the small print." I didn't know I was going to lose my teeth or gain 100 pounds. You think I would have went on methadone if I knew what it would?
Well, that was the point of why we said about reading the small print. It wasn't directed towards you. It was about reading the small print and things. It didn't have anything to do with you. I don't understand. Like, how is everything about you?
Going to do to my body if I knew it would make me look like this? You think I like to be fat with no teeth, you dumb bitch?
Why are you so vicious? I forgot. Hi, Stephanie.
No, I don't. And how dare any of you sit there and criticize people who are getting sober and trying? I don't care if you're sober for one day. If you use that as a program to help you get your life back,
Nobody's putting down anybody on the programs. We were talking like it's a shame that it ruins the people's teeth. Like, that's all. Yeah, why do they have to take over the world? Because that's their, yeah. And from what I think, You're right about that, because it doesn't make sense about her kids' teeth. You know what I mean? Not to bring that up, but like, I mean, but what I'm saying is, uh, I don't even know. I don't know why she's so fucking like always so angry. I just
Whatever saves your life, whatever keeps you off the streets, whatever keeps you from stealing from people, from unaliving yourself, from doing bad things, is a good step forward. Now, I've said several times that I would never recommend methadone to people. And yeah,
I don't think anybody would take any recommendations from you, in my opinion.
I do admit that Suboxone does ruin your teeth. And Sharon, you probably just got lucky that the 30 years of your addiction didn't take your teeth. And I'm happy
Why are you like jumping on Sharon now too?
for you. But that doesn't mean that the rest of us are pieces of shit and we just take meth
I didn't hear her call anybody that was on it pieces of shit.
to get high. No, you can't scoop people in the same group like that. And I really don't appreciate that, quite honestly. I haven't used.
Yeah, I have heard that, but you know what? There's other medication. I've seen people who for some those I can't remember the name of the prescription, but years ago they would prescribe it to like pregnant women even, and it ruined the teeth of the babies, like kind of, but I can't imagine this woman is so angry.
My live streams or my voice to do anything nasty to anybody recently.
Yeah, recently. How about, yeah, you do. I mean,
for the most part, I've tried to just stay out of things and to just not have many comments. But it doesn't work because you people are disgusting.
you people? What people? What do you mean by you people? You people? You people? Nobody's doing anything to you. Nobody is doing anything to you.
All of the Jews stand up and follow your religion. Disgusting. And most of you are so scared of Islam because it is taking over the world. Well, then how about all of the Christians, okay? And all of the Jews stand up and follow your religion. Disgusting. And most of.
Wow. Did you fucking hear that? Disgusting, she said. Did you hear that? I'm gonna play that shit again. So you support all those incidents that happened, so I only got through 3 of them today. Australia, Amsterdam, Syria.
Islam because it is taking over the world. Well, then how about all of the Christians, okay? And all of the Jews stand up and follow your religion. Disgusting. And most of you are so scared of Islam because it is taking over the world. Well, then how about all of the Christians, okay? And all of the Jews stand up and follow your religion. Don't just say you're Christian. Don't just say you're Jewish. Actually,
So they want us to stand up and fight. So stand up and fight. Obviously, man. That's the only thing that can be done for this, because this is the rhetoric.
be those things. Stop having sex before.
Do you hear this? So we're not following our religion right. So Islam is going to take over the world.
Because it is taking over the world. Well, then how about all of the Christians, okay? And all of the Jews stand up and follow your religion. Don't just say you're Christian.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are? You mother fucking scabby ass fucking bitch.
Actually be those things. Stop having sex before marriage. Stop getting drunk and high every night. Stop doing.
That's what she thinks the Christians. Did you hear that? Hi, Asher Dash. Stop having sex before marriage. She has 4 kids from different people. She's accusing everyone, Christians and Jews, of all of that, as if she has a view into everybody's personal life. So we should all get shot so they could take over.
Nasty things. Stop being blasphemous. Okay? And sitting here mocking people who speak about Jesus. Start following.
You praise a Prophet Muhammad who married a 6-year-old girl and had sex with her. Oh my God, you're so funny. Midnight at the Oasis. Hi, Richard. Oh, I forgot. You're still alive. Yep, absolutely. I was naming off like my mods, and I'm so sorry. Yes, still mod. Uh, yeah, but I could care less about this bitch with her teeth. I'm so disturbed by this bitch thinking they get to go around killing people because, like they don't even think that the women go to heaven, except, the virgins that they're going to deflower there. That's facts. Look it up, bitch. Man, you're fucking pissing me off, bitch. I don't know why you would think this is normal.
Christianity. And maybe people who are Christian wouldn't revert to Islam anymore because they would have a strong example of Christianity. Because as a
So you're saying Islam is Christianity? Why do you get to keep sitting there and insulting people's religion? You, who had obviously sex before marriage and are drunk and high all the time. We don't know if your hubby's drunk and high. I assume you motherfuckers must be on something. Obviously, because you're fucking nuts.
Muslim, we believe in all of what Christianity teaches. There is only one difference, the Trinity. We don't believe that a man was God. We believe that God is a spirit and is a man.
Like, shut up, bitch. Get that fucking volatile tone out of your mouth. New characters. This is fucking, yes. New characters. They're killing people around the world, Stephanie.
We do not believe that Jesus was God. We believe that Jesus is a prophet of God. The same thing Muhammad.
No. Do not compare Jesus to Muhammad. Do not. Don't. How what, Jimmy? How what she's saying? Or exactly. Killing. That's the religion of the sword. Killing. Ooh, that 6-year-old's looking good. I'll wait till she's 9. Oh. Yeah, new characters. Like, new characters. This is the world. This bitch is off the chain. Spreading propaganda about Christians and Jews and hatred.
Most of you guys are so ignorant and refuse to learn about Islam. You look at people who say they're Muslim and do horrific things, and then you judge the rest of us.
Well, you just judge the rest of us. You said we're all high, drunk, Having sex before marriage. We don't follow this. We don't follow that. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck do you honestly think you are? What's new is this bitch is still trying to fucking incite hatred. Not even new. It's old, it's new, old new.
How about we look at the Christian people who do horrific things? Like all the white kids pew pew in all these schools. None of them were Muslim. Can you show me one Muslim person that unalived?
Are you even allowed to go to schools over there? Say what? $911.
Hundreds of kids? Can you show me that? No, but I can show you a lot of white men that have. Yup, I can. Yep. Can you show me? Well, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm gonna leave that one alone because I don't feel like getting harassed. But you know, you sit here and you talk about you would rather be on be alone on your feet than be on your knees, or however the fuck you say that stupid shit. Well, you wouldn't continue to find yourself alone.
It's not that I will be alone on my feet rather than be alone on my knees. It's I'd rather die. Yeah, 911. Yes, 911. Sorry, I was all like 911. Yeah, 911. Absolutely. Like, I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees.
And your alliance is shifting. If you would start actually being what you believe in. You talk about the good guys. You read the Bible sometimes. You do all these different things. You're nice to people that obviously don't like you, and you say that you don't just attack people. So what was you?
No, I don't think she's grouchy. I think that we're wondering, like, you don't have anger for what's going on and what she's saying. Like, Islam is taking over the world. Are you Muslim, Stephanie? I mean,
What were you doing earlier bringing me up?
I didn't bring you up. I didn't bring you up.
Said was, Tiffany, you're welcome here. That's all they said. Was, Tiffany, you're welcome here. She must be busy with her kids. Probably not. She must be supporting Hamas. Excuse me, so everybody who's Muslim supports Hamas. And by the way, let me give you a little fact, SG, since you're an ignorant broad, okay? The last election that Palestine had.
Okay. Do you realize that the reason why the last election they had is because that you're not free to exactly. You are so right there, Richard. Straight up, man.
Was January 25th, 2006, bitch. It's about to be 2000.
Do I realize? Yeah, I realize. Dum. Absolutely. Election, though. Like, what?
And 26. Okay? Half the people that are at age to vote were babies. Are you stupid?
No. No, are you stupid? I think babies voted? Oh, Stephanie, just stop, please. Please. We're here to support our country right now. It's not about negativity. It's about supporting the country. And you don't even like TH, so I don't know.
And at the time of the vote, the majority of people were women and children who didn't and couldn't vote. And Hamas didn't actually win the full vote. They didn't win the popular vote, but they didn't win all around. The reason.
No fucking shit. No shit, Tiffany. Don't you get it? What the fuck?
They got in power is because they started unaliving the Fatah members. And then everybody from Hamas.
No shit, Tiffany. That wasn't anything to do with us. Why does Islam have to take over the world?
Before that. And guess why they had elections? Because President Bush thought it would be a good thing.
And Yasser Arafat died. Yasser Arafat died. And then the Jews said, well, if you're going to have Hamas, and like they are, but the thing was even with Yasser Arafat and Jews still lived side by side on the Gaza Strip with Muslims. They had for a long time. They loved their neighbors, their friends. I remember watching it on TV. They were crying. They disinterred their dead and brought them to Israel. They said, here, this is yours. Let's have peace. We'll leave. Still couldn't have peace. Still. You're like telling the people what we already know, while you're sitting there saying Islam's going to take over the world. Why the fuck do they have to take over the world?
Guess who supported Hamas? Benjamin Netanyahu is who funded Hamas.
Shut the fuck up. You funded Hamas. Shut the fuck up.
There are hundreds of videos that have been leaked proving this.
Yeah, sure. Hundreds of videos have been leaked proving this. You know what it's proving is you just hate the fucking Jews, man. For why? You hate Christians too, you said it.
If you don't want to find the truth, you're not going to. You're only going to find what you want to find. You know, Candace Owens was one of the biggest supporters for Israel.
Fuck Candace Owens. It's you I'm talking about. Candace Owens, it was over there, fucking killing people in Syria and Australia and Amsterdam today. You and your buddies were, in my opinion.
Until she's seen a man on CNN show proof, Israeli statistics, that to every one Israeli child that passes, there are 300 Palestinian children that are unalive. That's a difference, okay? We're saying to every one Israel child.
Okay, so what you're saying is a child in Israel dies natural. So for that kid who died naturally, they go and they kill 300 children. Oh, but you're going to say babies. Sorry, but you're lying. You're fucking lying, bitch. What I don't understand is, do you know how small Israel is? Is there there's no oil there either. There's no oil. Is there a reason? Oh, but you know what? There is a reason, because I can't ask you why you would want to have, take over such a small portion of land when you said you fuckers are determined to take over the world. Who the fuck do you think you are? We have got to do what's got to be done, man. This is silly. This turning the other cheek shit is bullshit, man. Can't be turning the other cheek to this. Just can't. You just can't.
Child that dies. Not that's unalived, not that's pew-pewed, not that's boom-boomed.
Shut
Just
up,
from passing away.
bitch.
Every one child is compared to every 300 children unalived by boom-booms or pew-pews.
So you're
That's not counting natural death. Okay? That's not counting
You're pew-pew. As in stinky.
babies that are born, they breathe, they die. That's not counting babies that are unalived from natural causes. They do count that for the Israeli side because they don't get the statistics for all of that because Israeli people try to make it better and try.
Hello, Ricky. Why do you not acknowledge that those people on October 7th, 2 years ago, didn't attack you? They were just at a music festival. Why won't you acknowledge that? Why are you asking me a stupid question like, SG, are you really that scared of Islam when, did you know that they were gonna like maybe double down on attacks across the world? When you said we are gonna take over the world. And spoke about Christians and Jews like they're all drunks, blasphemous, high, fucking everybody. You got, you guys are,
Make their side brighter than the rest. So even with the benefit of the doubt, it is 1 to 300. Are you kidding me?
do you know why? Because there's only like between 15 million and 20 million Jews left in the fucking world, bitch. You guys are using, and you say it yourself here, we will procreate. You're using fucking and having babies to multiple women while we pay the bill. We foot the bill. You fucking dirty. You are a dirty bitch.
And when you say things so ignorant, like, oh, Israel is the only reason why Palestinian children can eat. Are you stupid?
Are you stupid? You don't know that the reason why they can't eat, regardless of who's trying to get food to them, is Hamas? You don't know that? How dare a moron ask me if I'm stupid?
They stand there on their posts, pew-pewing people as
Pew-pewing? Shut the fuck up. You don't know what's standing there on their post. Shut the fuck up. While your husband's at a barbecue? Shut the fuck up.
they're running, begging for food, holding their dirty pots out to get a little bit of soup so they can take.
Their dirty pots? They can't clean them? How about when you keep a kosher kitchen your whole entire life? Okay? Your whole entire life. And then you're dragged out to a concentration camp where you're in a train for 5 days, where you're packed in like cattle. You can't sit. You've got your baby in your arms that pretty much dies because of starvation. They don't stop to let that. You got to piss and shit yourself standing right there. They don't stop. Come out. Maybe if your baby has a little bit of life left in it, they kill it right away. It's useless. And they give you a bowl, and you got to shit and eat out of that same bowl and wash it with dirty mud water. While your whole entire past through generations, kosher, plates, all of that, just gets trampled on and smashed or taken by your neighbors who reported you because they thought hey, let's report these. But they shit and have to eat out of the same bowl. And when someone died, because God forbid if you lost that bowl, they weren't even eating much. I mean, you must have seen the pictures, bitch. They don't look like the fucking Gazans, and they weren't going to no fucking barbecue. I don't know if you know the company Oshkosh Bagosh, but that tough material that they were making the stuff out of, they're still in existence, was hair cloth. Sucking the fat out of them for soap. They didn't all get there that skinny. They sucked the fat out of them for soap. They utilized every single thing out of them. You ignorant cunt. To have the audacity to know the statistics that for every one Israeli child, which are not all Israelis are Jews, but there is probably 300 motherfuckers like you. You breeding motherfucking demons. Murderous cunt.
You can take it home to their elderly family or their babysitter.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. So I don't know about anybody else here, but I'll be damned if I'll sit idly by while Islam takes over the world.
And kids and feed them because they are starving.
Take some of your fucking food stamps that you're robbing from us and go feed them. How about your husband sells one of those 3 houses he built over there and feed them? How about you take some of that barbecue to them? I don't know who the fuck your scabby ass thinks you're fooling, bitch. You stupid twat.
Most of these kids that get food will not survive because they have surpassed the limit of malnutrition to the point where their bodies are not strong enough to heal even after they get food. Why don't you actually care? Why is all you care about yourself and who supports you and who listens to your rhetoric and who believes in you and who will stand with you?
You're a fucking dumb bitch. You know that? Who's paying for your fucking teeth and your methadone and your food for your family? Huh? 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 The people who you want to take over. She's so fucking lucky I don't live near her.
Here you are sitting there talking about how people sit in the comments and listen while you get told something you didn't like, right?
If you don't like
well,
me,
isn't that
why
what they
are
do when
you?
they're listening to you?
Why are you watching me if you don't like me? Why are you inserting yourself? See, I thought that you thought that when I said I felt 100 pounds lighter, and you know why I said that? You really want to know? Because of the movie Next Fridays, or Next Friday, I think it was Next Friday or Friday, one of them, where the father has to go poop, and they go to some restaurant, but it's the bathroom door is right near where people are eating, and he comes out and goes, "Ooh-wee, I feel 5 pounds lighter." It really had nothing to do with anybody personally. I just said 100 pounds lighter. Like, it didn't have anything to do with, like, you or, like, saying you're trying to say a net fucking is. But the way you turned it into. But see, I thought you thought it was about you because your fat ass gained 100 pounds. You know, stuff in your face while you want to bitch about people starving, you fucking pig. How about you go on a hunger strike, bitch? Don't see none of you cunts doing that. How about you motherfuckers go on a hunger strike so you can starve with them? Hmm? Forego your fucking food stamps, bitch. How about you go on a hunger strike? You could use it. How many bars of soap could they make out of you?
Or saying things like, why do you have that dirty towel on your head?
I don't give a
Why do you wear
fuck
that?
about your fucking dirty towel, bitch. How many times you gonna say that? You fucking leech. I don't give a fuck about your dirty towel, bitch. Forego your food and go on a hunger strike. Come on. Gandhi.
Bag around your head. Why are you fat? Why don't you have...
Why are you fat? Because we feed you. And you stuff it all down your throat. Then you get your kids a fucking pomegranate and a potato out of the dumpster and say, look, mommy's cooking this up for you. Why don't you shut the fuck up, dirty bitch?
teeth?
I don't give a fuck if you have
Like when
teeth
you
or
say
not.
the nasty things about my husband and my...
I don't give a fuck about your fucking nasty husband. How come you weren't defending what somebody else was saying nasty about people? Oh no, because you want to say nasty stuff about me and my kid. That's not true, and that's where you're gonna fuck yourself. Good, man. Not like how you don't get fucked by hubby. How are you gonna fuck yourself good, bitch? You keep talking about me and my kid, spreading lies. You dirty slob.
children. Yeah, all I do is say...
No. You know who fucking sits there and talks disgusting. But you're gonna sit here and you think you're gonna fucking spread some kind of propaganda lies about my dead mother, my kid, and me? Sucking off the fucking system, cunt. Bitch has 3 houses her husband just built while they collect $2,000 in food stamps a month. If anybody wants to drop the number for welfare fraud and food stamp fraud in here, go right ahead. If anybody's pissed because they tried to get help here, but they couldn't because this Islam praising bitch wants to suck off this country while saying they're going to take over the world, then fucking do it because this is a fucking scumbag and I don't give a fuck, bitch. If you didn't like that shit being said and done, then I think you should have shut your fucking mouth. Ho.
funny or cute, somebody that you once talked to every single day. It's that easy. One conversation, one live stream, and bam, now you're back to enemies. All them conversations, all the times they helped you, all the times
Why
they
are
sent you
you
money.
talking about anything to do with me? Huh? Scumbag? I'm curious though. Why are you talking about me at all, scumbag?
The times they did was there for you. All the times they dealt with you when you sent them harassing message after harassing message.
Yeah.
Because how dare they not defend you, or how dare they stay out of something that's none of their business? How dare they be adult and not kindergarten or high
Well,
school?
how dare you not stay out of something that wasn't their business? But here's the thing I didn't quite like. I didn't like that if Ollie came in here and was not rude, and she hadn't been on, I'm no fan of Ollie. We're not buddies or anything. But I do know what's going on between her and that. I absolutely do. But if somebody is polite to me, I'm going to be polite to them. I don't understand. It doesn't mean like I'm giving her my bank card number or, hey, we're going to fucking Six Flags together. Don't mean we're going on vacation together. It's just politeness. I don't like being called a sellout for being polite. It doesn't mean that I'm less of a friend to my friend. It just means I just don't want to argue. That's all. I watched tonight when Ollie, who usually was doing her live streams on Fridays, where she didn't go live. Crystal did, but Crystal's live stream wasn't even derogatory either, that particular live stream, even though most are. So this particular person went live and rehashed it all again. And then had Superwoman in there saying all kinds of shit. And I'm just like, I don't understand how the fuck is this ever going to stop if people can't just agree to disagree agreeably? Like, on both sides, I get it. But I just don't want to fight with everybody. It doesn't make me a bad person. My mind is on things like what happened in Australia and around the world and stuff. If we can't fix what's happening locally within us, how the fuck can anything get better globally? I don't know. But it doesn't mean that. But see, it wasn't so much, Nat who was calling me. So I was super sell out. Oh, F you. I said, like, I just, I don't know, man. And then to be told, "Well, you can't change those people." Well, I'm not looking to change anybody. I'm just not looking to fight. Then in the next breath, I'm supposed to go out and spread God's word. And if I can change just one person, like, I just don't get it. Like, the whole live stream was just like, but SV, but not, Ollie. Don't you know what Ollie's done? Well, yeah, I do, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not seeing Superwoman uh, holding her tongue when I hadn't even been live for a couple of months, man. So when I said, I just want you to know, I don't agree with the things that were said and I do remove them, then I became a sellout. I always remove rude shit. I just, I don't know. Yeah. There's 35 people here. Am I wrong for just wanting to focus on the bigger things in life than constantly walking on eggshells because I just don't want to fight with people? Am I wrong for that? I mean, maybe like none of this had anything to do with you, TH. So this whole fucking shit again from you. I'm sick of it, bitch. Maybe I am wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Some business, right?
But the second that they do what you just did,
It's not kindergarten either, you fucking illiterate. That's what she says. It's kindergarten. It's kindergarten, not kindergarten. And I didn't turn against them. I didn't turn against them. I was humiliated by my friends. Like, as if they couldn't understand that I don't want to be fucking fighting every time.
now you talk about their weight. You talk about their religion.
See? Why are you getting now I talk about their weight. Now I talk about their religion. Yeah, and these motherfuckers just won't, man. It just, man, people I just
Talk about everything you can. You would play live streams from years ago so you can try to have leverage. Oh, look, this is how she started and look at how she ended. She ended being her own person. And truthfully, none of these people like me, so I have no reason to defend shit. I'm saying it because it's true. These people decided to stand up for what they believed in.
You aren't defending anything. Nobody takes you serious. Sorry, that's fact.
Knew that enough was enough. You can never see that with yourself. You only see fault in everyone else. And you talk about people harassing, you have non-stop harassed me. And the reason why I tag you in things about Palestine,
Cunt bag, I haven't nonstop harassed you. You keep fucking with me though, man.
is to educate you, not to harass you, to show you what's
As if you're gonna educate me.
actually going on. And even you seeing this, when I mentioned my daughter got married, you know what this woman said, you guys? She said, oh,
Hi,
were
Kippers.
they barbecuing?
No, you said your husband was going to a barbecue. You did. And you don't have a 25-year-old daughter that's able to get married. You don't. So if for some reason you're claiming her as your daughter and collecting benefits for them, that's going to be a fucking problem for you. So you can count that one out.
Starving, how could they do that?
Yeah, I don't talk like that, first of all. And how can they do barbecue? Like, you're going to tell us how that happens when you just told some story about they're starving and the bowl and this and that. So how about you elaborate on that if that's the case? Tell us about the fucking barbecue, cunt. I don't like you, TH. You keep fucking with me, man.
Yeah. Well, like the video I posted on my community post, these men and women are brave and they will live on. You can blow up their houses and you can tear apart.
You fucking cunt. When you just said Islam's going to take over the world. How are they going to do that? Tell us how they're going to do it. Tell us how. I want to know how. If they're starving and in such bad shape, you tell me how they're going to take over the world. Oh, you know how, don't you? Scumbag bitch. You are doing them no favors. Tell you that much.
Their mosques and you can unalive their family.
Well, maybe that's what has to happen. I don't know what to tell you. Because your mouth is fucking trash.
And they will procreate in the Philistine that we know may never be the same.
You scumbag, and they will procreate in the Philistine. You scumbag. You better go there, bitch. You oh my god.
But the people will live on. The spirit will live on. Palestine will never die. Fuck you. And trust me, the more you martyr them, the more you unalive them.
We don't martyr you. By the way, I don't think you know what the word means. We don't martyr you. Um, Nobody is at war with Palestine. It's Hamas. And you know that. How dare you say you're going to take over the fucking world and be bitching about land that you say was taken from you? How fucking dare you say you're going to take over the world while bitching, claiming land was taken from you? Oh, you're so fucking lucky I'm not president. You are. You are so lucky.
Children, the more you spew rhetoric.
We don't martyr them. Martyr them? Martyr them? I can't tell you how lucky you are. Do you know what martyr means?
About our religion and our faith and our families, our husbands, our kids, the
You
more
did
we
that.
will fight to persevere. Because unlike you,
You know what, cunt? If I was president, it'd be another Tenement Square for you fuckers. Have you got a problem with that? I'm sorry. And mostly because of mouths like yours. Because you are so uneducated. They would kill you if you were there. They would kill you. They would kill you. They would kill you. If I was, you go on to say that your husband prays every day. Well, he must go to a mosque. If I was to contact that mosque and tell them how much you have people, there's 36 people here. I'm pretty sure that if anybody is like a patriot, you don't have to speak out. You don't have to say how much, like, you're making it so for you that your fucking mouth is you're just and if they knew and they said to him, look, Mohammed, you married some bitch that's online that's looking like she might bring some problems to some shit. Like, you know, before it does go a certain kind of way, like they might say, dude, you're gonna need to put this bitch in check. You're a risk for them. You are. You're nothing. I guarantee you, if you ever got arrested, you would fucking sing on them like a canary. You're high risk because you don't think. You don't think.
we follow our faith. And I may not be a very good Muslim. Actually, I am not a very good Muslim. But I am proud to be married to one of the best Muslims that I have ever met in my life. My husband prays every single prayer.
Wow. You're putting that shit in danger. I mean, you really are. You don't get to say you're going to take over the fucking world. You cunts were killing Americans in Syria today. Christian or not. You dirty bitch. You're so stupid. They're gonna end up fucking tossing you the fuck out because you are a risk. Like, you're so stupid. Does he know you do this? You're so stupid.
More. My husband works his ass off 7 days a week.
Well, then why the you're not? Well, you're not getting no more food stamps. You ain't getting no more Medicaid. He's gonna need to have to purchase some fucking insurance, like everybody else.
Where half the kids are not even his. Yup, you're correct. But he still loves them as his. And when he acknowledges them, he says, my kids, as I do.
Oh, really? But you just said we all have sex before marriage, so how are the half the kids not even his? You're scum sucking off America, who just said Islam's gonna take over the world. How? 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 I want to know how.
Their blood makes no difference to him because he's a man. And when he came to this country, he was proud to be in America. He was proud and he was thankful to have a life.
Fuck off, cunt. But he built 3 houses there. Fuck you.
He was thankful to have a place to build a legacy at, that he didn't have to worry about being blown up because he was brown and Palestinian and Muslim. But now look, there's a bunch of women like you, radicalized feminists, that believe women can rule the world, that believe that men and women are identical. There's no difference.
Nobody does that. You said Islam is going to take over the world. You gotta be one of the dumbest motherfuckers I have ever seen in my life. Man, Tiffany, your fucking hatred towards me is gonna be what fucks you up. And for no reason. I didn't come out the gate harassing you. Nobody was even talking about you, you stupid sucking off the fucking society leech cunt. Threatening violence and shit.
Come on, if you believe in the Bible, then you believe there's a difference between men and women. He made us different. God made us different.
No shit,
we have different.
No shit, you fucking dumb fucking cunt. No shit, dumb cunt. No shit, dumb cunt.
Thanks. And we have different wants and needs. And you know, it's funny that so many of you guys say dumb shit like that. You make comments, you know, men that marry women for green cards don't stay married for 11 years. They don't.
Men that know that you are high risk and probably are, you know, you're so stupid. You're so stupid. You are truly stupid. And you know why they end up feeling like they will take over the world? Because there's 37 people here and only very few have anything to say about this behavior. We all know, you've heard her say, her husband is a respected, prominent figure over there. So he wasn't worried about anything. He ain't building no motherfucking legacy over here, bitch. You can blame me. Because I don't give a fuck. And Debbie, don't be looking for my fucking address, cunt. Why don't you get your own address? Stop sucking off your mother in the country. Shit. I mean, I don't know who the fuck you think you fucking are either. Dumb bitch.
Stay married for 11 years and have children together. No. You know, in Islam, people who truly are Muslim, they don't even have sex until they get married. My son was 25 before he had sex.
Alright, you fucking dumb bitch. Now there's another kid. You're 37, you don't have a son that is 25. You motherfucking cunt. How many of these motherfuckers have you claimed gotten benefits? Is that the same little motherfucker who was screaming death to America? 27-year-old? You're fucking just so stupid, man. You are stupid.
Why? Because he believed in his religion. He believed in what he's lived by.
You didn't have sex with that wife? You didn't have sex with that wife, you mean? How many wives? You're about to lose everything.
It's so funny that people are so ignorant that they see an Arab Muslim man and say,
oh, you make it like that. See, you're the reason why. You're so stupid.
oh, so he did win a green card. How educated do you have to be to come to a comment like that?
It was your words. You said it. You said those words. You did.
That's what's funny to me. How smart do you have to be to say something like that? Not smart at all. But how ignorant do you have to be to have nothing else to say but that? You know, it's really funny because all these people who claim to be Christians, right? They have no problem getting presents on Christmas and getting little Easter eggs on Easter and buying their little cute sundresses and whatever. But then they come online and they spread blasphemy like this Tracy woman, right?
This Tracy woman. You know what? I'm going to give you fucking real reasons to hate me because I am so fucking sick of your mouth talking about me. And I'm sick of dumb bitches who want to pretend to be patriotic, who support the shit that you're saying just because they don't like me. That is why maybe Islam will take over. Stupid people saying turn the other cheek and shit like that, man. That's a shame. It's a real shame. But I want you to remember when they come for the Jews and nobody said nothing, they weren't Jewish. They came for the gays. Nobody said nothing, they weren't gay. They came for the blacks. Nobody said nothing, they weren't black. When they come for you, there's going to be nobody left to say anything. And then it won't be some dumb cunts that take over fucking just like Dearborn and here and there. It's going to be the world. You heard her. You're such a stupid cunt. I can't stand that bitch. I really can't.
They spread blasphemy. They talk about other people's religions. They talk about other people's families, kids, how they look.
That's all you've done through your whole
other
live
people
stream.
who are also.
That's all you've done through this live stream. Is do that. Nobody was talking about people's fucking addictions. And nobody was even talking about you, scumbag. Mm-mm. But you want to spread hatred because you are a fucking hateful person, man. I just can't really wrap my head around it. I can't wrap my head around it. I know, right? Kimber's into stupid shit, too.
Addicts and couldn't find a way to get sober after years and years and years and years. Then talk shit about people who did find a way to get sober. And I don't give a shit what your way is to get sober.
But nobody was talking about that. Like, nobody. 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 You are such a fucking.
If it's the MAT program, well, guess what? Yes, it's legal. But you know what? That's not the truth, that people just take methadone to get high. You know, the reason that I always get back on it and I'm always scared to start detox again is because I'm scared to be without it. Because I'm scared to see what my body will do without.
Fuck off. It's because you're addicted right there. You just said it. But here's the bottom line. You told everybody you only did age for 6 fucking months and only half a bag. You need to shut your trap. Because you know what I think? I think you get pills and you sell them. That's what I think. This is my opinion, bitch.
After so long. It has nothing to do with being high. If I was high, I wouldn't be bothered. That's for damn sure. If I was high, I wouldn't be up right now. Cleaning my
What do you mean
kitchen.
you wouldn't be up right now? It was fucking 3 in the morning. What do you mean you wouldn't have been up? But you want to accuse everybody of being high and drunk and fucking everybody and shit. And then you want to say Islam's going to take over the world. I want to ask you how.
You know, I fall asleep pretty damn early. I wake up around 5, sometimes a little bit earlier if I can't sleep well. People think, oh, she sleeps all day. No, sometimes I do take a nap and then.
Oh, just me, sunshine. Yep. You're right. You're right. They are allowed to lie to, like, even about, like, anything. Like, to not, yeah. Yeah. I just hearing this twat bag who knows how much she has scammed off the system. Like, her entire, spreading her leg life. And talk about Christians and every religion, the way she's speaking is. Yeah, I really am like speechless.
Wake up later, so. But you know what? I take care of my kids.
Why don't you get a
I
job?
love my husband. I serve my husband. And there are a lot of you who make fun of me for that.
No,
Because
they
I look at my husband as he is worthy to cater to him. And I am not ashamed to say that.
Who cares? Nobody said anything about it, bitch. Nobody. Scrub maid. Nobody. A lot of people love their children and their husband. A lot of us. We don't sit there and fucking try to berate other people for that. I don't even understand. Where do you get off? Nobody's even talking about you, scrub. Mix them together, mashup. Who fucking knows? This is a fucking scabby ass bitch.
I am not ashamed to say the best part of my day is when my beautiful husband walks in this door and asks me, what are you?
You're gross. What are you cooking for dinner? Shut the fuck up. What did the American people buy for us for you to cook for dinner and put your nasty nails all over it? What did the American people buy for us, huh? Huh? What they made? They give us money so we can give them to our. We only own stores and businesses owned by us, and then we charge double so we can send it back to the Hamas. We like them people too. We got a halal meat that we don't stun the animals. We let them suffer when we torture them. Yes, we do. Know what you do, bitch? Scumbag.
For dinner. That is the best part of my day.
You're
Or when he
gross.
calls me and says, how are you feeling? Or when I see my son Zachy go and hug him when he gets home because he missed his dad all day. Or when I see my son Brahim go up to Bubba and say, look, Bubba, I'm tall as you are. Next year I'll be taller. These are the moments that I live for every day. These are the reasons that I go to sleep at night and pray to God I wake up in the morning. Because there was a time where I went to sleep and I prayed not.
Who cares? God. You know, a lot of people feel the same way. How about you recognize that instead of acting like other people's lives don't fucking matter? How dare you say Islam is going to take over the world? How fucking dare you? What plan do you fucking know about, bitch? What plan?
Ever to wake up because I didn't like the person I had become.
I mean, we don't like the person you have become either, bitch. I want to know what plan you know about.
And had no teeth in my mouth, or before that, rotted teeth that people like you guys would make fun of and laugh. Most people on this app call me.
Shut up. I've never called you Tiffany, but shut the fuck up, scumbag. You shouldn't be getting your teeth paid for by this country if you think you're going to take it over, scumbag. Sell a house.
Tiffany. Do you think that's a Christian thing to do?
I don't
To call somebody Tiffany or cocktail? I think
Cocktail.
that's a Christian thing to do.
Nobody called you cocktail. Why you? What?
I don't care how much you dislike somebody, or to call them blabs or methy or nut. Those are not Christian things to do. So I don't care how much you people want to talk about Islam, or how much you people want to say how I must be doing the worst things and my husband must be evil. Well, obviously I'm doing something right because I have something none of you have.
She thinks she's the only one married with kids. Hmm.
I have a husband. I have all of my.
Is there a fucking reason why you're so fucking happy? You cunts feel you need to take over the world? Huh? I want you to explain that, you fucking pig. Explain why if you're so motherfucking happy, what the fuck are you protesting for? And why did you just say Islam's gonna take over the world? Explain it. Why isn't one house good enough for you? Why does he have three in passing? Explain it. You're gonna be explaining it, bitch.
Children, and we have our own home. Do any of you who sit on this app and talk about me have any of those things? Fuck no. So I think the bigger problem is that you guys are mad or sad that you have not figured out a way to get to where I'm at.
Oh.
No, I'm not rich. Matter of fact, I'm.
Have not figured out a way to get to where you're at. I suggest people figure out a way they got to where they're at. Imagine being a citizen in this country your whole life, and if you don't own 4 or 5 houses, you can't fly back and forth to anywhere because we're fucking struggling. But this bitch said they're gonna take over the world. They're in such but we can't figure out a way. Or we can figure out a way to find out how your fucking piss ass and your piss and whatever the fuck. I just fucking. This is a scumbag sucking off the system. Who said in the beginning of this video, you guys want to say I support Hamas? Well, I don't, but even if I did, it's none of your business.
Pretty much poor. But I am rich in love. And I am rich in family. And I am rich in happiness. And I have confidence too. But the confidence I have.
You're a fucking trillionaire in stupidity. Tell you that much.
Doesn't require other people to be someone different to be my friend. The confidence I have doesn't require anybody to explain why they have the addictions they do, or how they got sober, or who they are. No.
Nobody asked you any of that. Nobody. We know. We paid for it. If you're even lying, I think you're getting pills and selling them myself. That's what I think. It's my opinion. You're gross.
I don't require any of that. All I require is truth. That's it.
Truth.
Which is funny with a community full of people who say I'm nothing but a liar. And I find that funny that I'm called that when I'm one of the only ones who will come out here and actually speak the truth.
Speak the truth. Shut the fuck up. This is how we hear. Like, shut the fuck up, you fucking gas bag. Yeah, it was. She was fucking stimulating his anus with her dirty nail.
Speak the truth, no matter if it's my friend or not. Most of you won't do that until you're mad at your friend.
Now, you know what you'll do is record all your conversations with your friends and then threaten to play them or send. Yeah, probably. Smells like tuna.
Tracy's over there doing right now.
Tracy.
She wouldn't have said anything at all. She would not have said anything at all had her friends not pissed her off. You know, she did a live together night, literally talking the worst shit about Tanger. You know, me and Tanger have never seen eye to eye.
I never did a live the other night talking the worst shit about Tanger. But I guess you're not going to actually be accountable for any of the shit you and your friends were saying. But it's nice that you're calling her Tanger now and not Tangay. How nice of you. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You know, a lot of people, when they come together for like protest or something that they, feel strongly about and they're carrying signs, whatever, they probably don't agree on everything. But at least they agree on that thing, so they will come together for it. It's sad when people that we know agree with that what she's saying is some fucking nasty ass bullshit. Would say, but I'm not going to stand with my fellow Americans if you stand with this other fellow American, because quite frankly, I'll have to do that. That's a familiar name, that Abraham name too. But they know that fucking, they are just, they're fucking folk. What you say, no, we only do, like, we're steadfast in what we believe in. Yeah, kill the world. Take it over. Where we see people who are steadfast and, well, I do care about America, but I don't like SG. I don't like SG. So, that's a good point too, right? So she's poor. He's got 3 houses. Yeah, like that just doesn't even sound right. Yeah, you're right. It's strange, right? So weird. That Brent Ibrahim, that was the name, like, wasn't it one of like Saddam Hussein's uh uh you know uh sidekicks. That name, Ibrahim was one of Saddam Hussein's. But you know what? They all use the same fucking name anyway to confuse us. They don't even know who they are. So many wives, so many kids. Who knows what? Who knows? Blah blah blah. Oh, which one got killed? Because I'm not sure. I have like 32 kids. So which one was it? Was it Muhammad or Muhammad or was it Muhammad or was it Muhammad? Was it Muhammad? Well, you know I don't care about Fatima or whatever they name the wives. Who knows? Uh, Wife number one wasn't wife number two, wife number three. I mean, like, no, it was Muhammad's wife. You mean Muhammad? Yeah, Muhammad. Muhammad? You don't mean Muhammad from school, do you? No, I mean from Muhammad from the pharmacy. Oh, no. Muhammad from the butcher. I'm sorry. Like, shut the fuck up over there. Tell me about the history of anything, Tiffany. Shut the fuck up.
But you know what? Kendra is probably one of the best friends anyone could have. She's there for you.
But you let her be doxxed? You were calling her tan gay? People were saying we were fisting each other in your fucking live stream? That's why I was calling the cops, bitch. Shh. Wow. I wonder. I don't think I was just getting backstabbed. I think I was getting some front stabbed here. Like, because, yeah.
Supports you. She talks to you. She's answered when you call. If you need something, she's there. She doesn't
Are
question
you
it.
talking to her? Like, damn, man. What are you, Tandra, like buddies or some shit? Damn, she's the one who posted the phone number. See something, say something. I didn't. You were letting people say we were fisting, and you guys, what are you talking with each other? I mean, you sound like you know her or something.
Something, she's there. She doesn't question it. But you know what? Kendra is probably one of the best friends anyone could have. She's there for you. She supports you. She talks to you. She answers when you call. If you need something, she's there. She doesn't question.
Damn. See, I don't do that. I wouldn't be doing that with like Ollie. I would be buddy with I. I'm just using that as an example. That's some shit. Even after you said me and her were fisting, and you let people put up her address, and you tried to dox her friend. Wow, that's nice. Well, that's nice. Because I wasn't bashing the shit out of Tandra, like you're bringing her up, but I thought her name was Tan Gay. Isn't that what you guys were calling her? Not anymore. Mm-mm-mm.
A million questions. She does. Maybe some things don't add up to her.
Oh, you're talking to her. Wow. Did you know she was going to throw you under the bus like that, Tandra? Yeah, I don't do that. Damn, I don't have to finally hear that again. You guys got a nice little friendship going on, huh? Damn. That's some shit right there. How many other you guys fucking hitting this bitch up behind the scenes? What the fuck?
She's there for you. She supports supports you. She talks to you. She answers when you call. If you need something, she's there. She doesn't question a million questions. She doesn't. Maybe some things don't add up to her. Maybe she don't like me. Maybe she don't believe me. Maybe whatever.
You be talking to her. It's fine.
Person she is. Yeah, she put phone numbers up on a fucking thing of me. Yup. That's why I'll probably never be her friend because of the dumb shit she did. But as a person, everybody.
That had nothing to do with fucking the way you've been fucking saying me and her were sexual predators, right? But you're trying to be friends with her. You might, Ellen, be fucking like, trying to build up, I don't even know. Like, that's fine. But who would fucking trust you at all? You have already said you record all your friends' conversations. Just in case you need it. You said that. I'm like, I don't think Jan's ever talked to you on the phone. That's just my opinion. Know that she's not stupid. But I think somebody a tad bit dependent on you for certain reasons. I'm just new. I'm not no expert, but might try to feel like, why are you on benzos that you were able to offer them to somebody? I should say, right? Then you were like, oh, well, you got him there, just break into your brother's room, whatever. It's a long time ago. I just want to know how many, like, shit are you getting? Like, serious. Mm, The audio is pretty damning, as was your own audio pertaining to it, because you didn't deny it. Like, you don't deny that you have extra of stuff to hand out to people, to manipulate things, make them become dependent on you in some ways. Food stamps, this or that, or you record them. You're just an evil twat, aren't you? Get their address by trying to send something. You're just an evil twat. You are an evil twat. You are gross. So gross, man. So gross. You don't care about anybody but yourself. He's with you because he knows you're a fucking loose cannon.
Makes mistakes. Everybody does shit for their friends because they think it's helping them or they think it's loyal. It makes them more loyal. And yeah, so these people who've done that kind of shit to me, I will never be their friend. But do I forgive them? Yes. Do I understand why they do these things? Yes.
You hear yourself? You fucking hear yourself? Like you've done nothing. You're such scum. You're such scum.
Together, no matter what. If their friends are right or wrong. Do I understand? Yes, I do. Do I forgive this? Yes, because you know what? That's who they are. Everything.
You're a fucking weirdo. Off the chain. Off the chain. That tone in your voice and everything, it's just so off the chain. What are you mad at? Nobody was doing anything to you. What the fuck are you mad at? Where's hubby then? You mad at that? Is something like that? Who's that chick upstairs in his room? Is that his room? Bitch. Just pissing you pissing.
Different. Do I like it? No. Does it hurt when it affects me? Absolutely. But am I going to sit here and say that these people are just bad people? No. Is it Christian-like? No. And the only reason I point that out is because most of you people who sit and talk about me and say the nastiest things about me.
You're so weird. What are you mad about? Nobody's been talking about you. The fuck are you so mad about? It's crazy. You're so mad. And I have not seen anywhere anything at all. You're so fucking mad though. Like,
pretend to be these devout Christians, which we never know. You could act like the biggest, best, most devout Christian on here, but we don't know because we don't see your lives. That's why God says it is only His right to judge. We shall not judge.
you sound fucking wicked, man. What the fuck are you so mad at? I'm baffled, man.
But most of you still do. I do not. I have opinions, but I have never sat here and called you guys names like that. I've never sat here and called your kids names. I've never sat here and done any of that. None of it. And I've also never spoke about your religions or accused your significant.
Has she not spoke about our religions or people's religions throughout this whole live stream? That's where you're out of touch with reality, man. Did you hear what you just said? There's, 36 people here. Have we not heard her mention Christians and Jews over and over and how Islam is going to take over the world? I mean, I'm in shock right now. Like, this bitch is out of rails. What is she, out of cigarettes or something? On the rag? On the rag.
Others or your parents of doing nasty things to your kids. Now, I may have repeated truths that I should not have, yes. But I've never sat up here and spread hate about you guys just for the fun of it. Or made fun of the way that you look because it made me.
You're sick. And you know what? I'm already so mad at you that to play the rest of this when you start talking dirty and sexual about me and my daughter and my dead mother. You're gross. You're a gross, disgusting pig. I appreciate you all. Please thumbs up. United we stand, divided we fall. 7 tacos.